We are talking about the law and the headlines with help from WATE 6 on your side legal analyst Greg Isaacs. Thanks as always for being here.
Lori, it's good to be here.
Here's what we're talking about. We're revisiting masks in Knox County schools. Greg, you know, we talked with you on Friday when the federal judge's order requiring masks came out. A lot has happened even since then, from school campuses to the courtroom. So let's talk about where things stand right now. First of all, the state has appealed. What's the status there?
Well, Judge Ronnie Greer on Friday put down a dramatic ruling where he basically overturned the Knox County Board of Education, which voted not to require masks this school year, and overturned the executive order 84 by Governor Lee that allowed individual school systems to make their own choice on mask mandates, but gave parents an opt-out. So fast forward, we have the preliminary injunction entered on Friday. Knox County schools took a deep breath Monday and said, hey, we need to figure this out on how we implement the judge's order.
The mask mandate is back.
Back. So what did Knox County schools do, or Knox County? They filed a motion to amend or clarify the order, and they listed 60 disabilities or issues.
A list of conditions, if you will, and it is extensive.
It's extensive, but basically there were four major categories that the school board wanted. They wanted to really go back to the policy from the preceding school year, and basically if you had a medical excuse, it was something or a finding that was within the discretion of the principal, or a special academic situation, or if you're commonsensically eating or drinking, then you could have an exception to the mandate.
It's really broad-based, though. When you think about it, that could apply to a lot of people.
It is, and then when you look at the language that Judge Greer utilized in granting the preliminary injunction for these special needs students, and Lori, throughout this process, please, I don't want the public to lose sight on, these plaintiffs have significant disabilities. So these are children that are hurting and parents that are concerned about their well-being.
And that's why this matters in these exemptions.
And Judge Greer relied on the Rehabilitation Act in 1973, Section 504. Everybody asks, why is that important? Because that's the statute that gives federal funding to schools for educating children with disabilities, and the Americans with Disabilities Act, so which requires a reasonable accommodation for disability. But here's what happened in this case. Judge Greer ruled that the non-disabled students have to wear masks, so the accommodation wasn't specific to the plaintiffs, but to third parties. Now, Governor Lee...
Keeping them in school.
Keeping them in school.
But protected.
And so they could socialize, which was the theme of the complaint. But did Governor Lee rest on his laurels? Absolutely not. Attorney General Herb Slattery has appealed Judge Greer's ruling to the Sixth Circuit, and they signaled today that they are not only going to appeal the ruling of the United States District Court requiring masks, but also ask for a stay. Why is that important? If there is a stay of the order, that means the status quo would be preserved and no masks in Knox County.
In the meantime, though, and we're out of time, students still have to wear masks until we hear further.
Right. The battle, hopefully we went from the classroom to the courtroom. We can go back to the courtroom and everybody stay safe. We'll keep everybody updated. Greg, thank you. Thank you.
If you have a legal question, send it Greg's way. We'll see if he can clear it up for you. Email askisaacs@wate.com. And remember, we bring Greg on every Wednesday at 5:30.